Ladies, gentlemen, esteemed non-binaries, and furs. Trashkin all, good evening and welcome to Trash Deer Gaming. I'm your host and friendly neighborhood bi raccoon on the spectrum, Raspa Trash Bear. And today we're gonna go right ahead and get into Redfall. Now you might notice we're not in our usual starting position. Well, I'll tell you why. Because I goofed and forgot to check if my good old IQ was running in the background, which handles my key assignment that lets me use the hotkeys I set from the G keys on my trusty Corsair K55, and I didn't double check. So I ended up here. Fortunately, we haven't hit any major story notes. The only thing you missed me was explaining how to get apparently the loading on the ELU, or the end user license agreement, is an interface error. What you do is cancel out of it, don't use the mouse, use your arrow keys, select go online, and when it pops up again, hit enter. That should accept. For some reason the mouse doesn't work. Don't ask me why, Trashkin, I don't know, but some friendly folks on Reddit pointed that out, and I thought I should give it a try and do the PSA thing. But I knocked over a pharmacy, was about to run up on the theater, and then I remembered, oh right, they want me to find a film strip, and there's a pretty good chance this place doesn't have a projector. But derp, derp, derp. But we knocked over something that resembles a blue blood bag called a Sin Eater, and this is the result. Up to speed? Terrific.
And our methods already work.
So they're fiddling with his
Madison
arm
has
there.
improved since Charles began donating blood to him.
Claire Beck.
Claire.
Charles Beck.
She insisted. And it's true. Peter has improved some.
Oh.
Our trials have yielded results along several metrics. But it's not what we were hoping.
Charles.
Well, that's why I'm here.
Who is that?
You should promise. If you accept my offer, we can realize that promise.
We have plenty of investors. I don't see what you can offer that we don't already have.
What can you do for us?
Peter, please.
This isn't just about money. I have exactly what Avery needs. I'll have a sample sent to you as soon as it's available.
Ah, so Elias found the girl. Claire and Charles had the means and had expertise, but not so much the means. And Kurz was exploiting it. And Peter apparently was suffering a neurological decline. Oh joy. It's nighttime in Redfall. You also must be reading a note about classes being interested in a tour of avium therapeutics. There's a trial note that pops up here and there in game. Which, yeah, I bumped over a fair few cultists. Fair few. Not as many as I'd like, though. You might ask, Rouse, how many would you like? All of them. Alright, let's see what we got going on here. Free handgun. Suppressor. Think I'm not looting anything that isn't nailed down. You haven't been watching this channel for very long. Or occasionally I think it's a dick move, but most of the time... Oh dear. Come on, bring it. hey, explosives can stake them too?
Boom.
Terrific! Top off. See what we're working with down here. Any stray notes? No? Barricaded. Not a problem. Wait, yeah, that's it.
Okay. Let's
Who
see.
runs the nitrate
Here
stock in
downtown
this
has
day
a
and age?
few-
Oh boy. I suppose even some modern film is temperature sensitive. And that's why you always make sure you have a stake weapon on you. Right there. Sometimes you panic, you swap weapons, or you swap weapons on purpose in hopes of dropping them. And wouldn't you know it, you pulled the sniper rifle and you can't brain them. And Trashkin, you might be tempted out to walk out the way you came. Out of order. Sorry. Management. But you shouldn't take that way out. Hear that hum? That's a grave lock, baby.
There was more of us. Mama, Eddie, brothers, sisters. All of them dead. Just me. Just me and Auntie.
You know, I'm real tempted to grab that cosmetic, whatever, for and wherever it may be. Thinking topside? Yeah, I'm betting topside. Up there? Oh. I'm one. Oh, okay. Well, isn't that fun for the whole family? At least a quick dose. Double up. Oh, wow. Yes. Pretty slick.
Patience, Remy. Patience, Remy. Stop me if you can.
Oh. So many. Maybe this was a bad idea. Yep, watchers remain jerks. Oh, it's above us. Herpider, I have damaged the display for no reason. Don't mind if I do. Alright. Ooh. Whaling biz. Alright. This is silly and perhaps unnecessary, but I I want options. Oh. Yeah. Ahab's revenge. Alright, that'll do. Oh, some supply wire while we're here. Alright. Any other creepers? Okay, great. We'll just boogie on through. Due south, and we should be pointing in the correct direction. I hope. Well, resupply's resupply, and this will be chock full of bullets, no doubt. Not terrible, but still not tickling my fancy, really. Yeah, and of course there's still mist. Of course. Anybody else ready to party? Unfortunately, the death mist is just as dangerous to them. Head up. That I can do. First, let's pick. Alright, basement's not what we need right now. Hey, large pack. So gloomy. Ooh, full-on recliner sets. That's terrific, really.
We got him, Bribon.
That's a lot of corpses. Oh dear. Them's problems. Ooh, but free key. Oh, so many corpses. I mean, I knew there'd eventually be, but the theater wasn't where I expected them, Trashkin. Terrific, to the roof the hard way. Now there's something worthwhile up here, if I remember right. Oh, ammo. That is almost always worthwhile. Take those cards. Oh, stack versus a handful. Gotcha. That makes sense, game. Hold on. Shouldn't there have been a story of that great block?
There was more of us. Mama, Daddy, brothers and sisters. All of them dead. Just me. Just me and Auntie.
Some poor girl was betrayed by the last living kin she had. Is that a freaking outhouse up here? I mean, oh, bingo. That's what we're after.
People told me it was a disease. A disease in the blood. I didn't have it, but family did. Killed all of them. I couldn't save none.
Quinn, you're in charge. Lumiere's asleep. Next time they wake up, there's going to be trouble if we don't have enough for them to eat in the freezer. I'm taking Rudy and Trish out into the neighborhood to look around. Zach shouting through his horn all day in front of the theater just ain't bringing in enough marks. Dingo. Of course, there's something they've been feeding in the theater. Because our life isn't complicated enough. I mean, fortunately it's rich and loot, but still. Alright, now I think we're ready to check out the top row. I feel adequately prepared. Which reminds me, we're in close quarters. Yeah, the Comet will do. The Comet will do. Loaded? Terrific. Any of Valorade around here? Yance's. I swear, the white balance is just so blinding on certain surfaces. If these are all references to upcoming DLCs, I will be infinitely sad, Trashkin. Aha. Projector. To anyone running the projector, you'll probably need a new valve soon. You can find spare bulbs in the basement. Son of a bitch. I knew it. I was just replacing it before it pops in the middle of a screening, but that's just me. Alright, thank you, oh wise projectionists of the old theater. Truly your wisdom was wasted in your time.
Bulb's burned out. Hope there's another one around here.
Luck. Well, down the chute we go. Just hoping they don't have any spare for... Is it daylight out there? Oh no, just kind of bright. Okay. Industrial mayo. Trashkin. Would you look at this? This is an accurate box syrup siphon system. See, when you go out, and some are done daisy chained, but this is a basic set forward. This is the support apparatus. Or rather, a support apparatus that can actually be quite compact. The racks aren't necessarily even necessary. Aren't, technically speaking, necessary. But when you see your fountain drink, this is what you're actually pulling. Each of these is a different syrup. And it gets siphoned and mixed with, you know, carbonated water when you push it. And voila! Soda! As opposed to flavorless carbonated water. But they're relatively easy. But for those of you that handle these, please, for the love of Pete, when the syrup plays out, please put the film in the trash. The plastic film probably isn't going to be recycled. Depending on your locale, check with your local trash heap or recycling center. And if you don't know where it goes, Callahan's garlic. Find joyful cooking. Find your joyful cooking. Oh, find your joyful cooking. Okay. Jellied eel. Potted meat. You don't think the potted meat is a X-Files reference? Do you, Trashkin? I'm not gonna worry about it. Anywho. Mabel, the popcorn machine is spotty again. If it breaks down, Jada ordered a proper repair kit. It's in the basement. The management bill. Alright, here we go. Well, there's the freezer. There's the popcorn. Oh dear. Oh, I forgot about this.
You catastrophic duck! Great, a new one. Seems like a bit of a diva, too.
Yep. There are specialists and specials. Named and unnamed, and unfortunately, going forward, there's going to be more of these. These skinny noodles are a pain in the ass to spot.
You can just ask.
Oh, thank God. Fire cleanses, Trashkin.
Boom.
Fire
Todos
cleanses.
muertos.
Yoink! And a jeweled egg for our trouble. Yoink! Projector bulb. Oh, UV lamps. Them's valuable. I don't know why they have UV. Oh,
I
hello.
lived. And all about me was ruined. I lived. And now I still live. There ain't nothing could kill me.
Oh, they were supposed to get into the who, the what, the why. Freezer. Oh God, there's still people in there, isn't there? Yeah, I'm a-coming. Slowly but surely. Man, I should really think about re-listening to We're Alive, A Tale of Survival. It's a pretty good zombo survival podcast with a focus on day-to-day life, rather than just, we're fighting the zombos now. Plague that kinda descended upon zombie media. We're like, yes, the zombies, but also the day-to-day life and problems of the survivors. You know, little snapshots and slices of life between.
Get one
And there you go. My own side, I guess. I mean, nobody bothered to ask but you. So far. Well, we can put this rope and duct tape to better and more constructive uses, no doubt. Alright. Back the way we started. Alright, so we got the means to repair the popcorn machine, the film, and the projector bulb. So you put it all together and...
Let's see why Bellweather was hired to burn this film.
Come on, I want to get a good seat.
Thing. This is where it started, Amelia, wasn't it? And where I thought it ended. Gateway sample test 90, August 20th, 2021. Subject deceased. Exsanguination due to intravenous blood transfusion via heterochronic parabiosis. 2 hours have passed since the procedure.
What? That's not normal. Oh dear.
The feeling is indescribable. I have never felt this alive. Our work has been realized. Life itself. We hold it. Everything belongs to me.
So,
Dr. Addison?
they killed the
The guy who ran the
subjects
clinic for Ava? The voice on the radio.
by draining
I don't know
them.
what the hell he's supposed to be now, but we have to stop him.
Oh, yep. I will happily return to the fire station. Thank you, game. I appreciate you saving me 3 seconds of opening the map. But yeah, Peter apparently became the Hollow Man. For those of you slightly slow on the uptake. No offense. Woo!
Hi, dear.
Gift. There's a gift? Okay. I'll take all the help I can. Oh, hello. A friend pulled this out of the back of an abandoned ambulance. I thought it was just normal blood, but I think it has something to do with the vampires. Like everything else on this island, it's giving off a weird vibe when I touch it. I thought if anyone could make heads or tails of it, it'd be you, Reverend Eva. Oh! Is calling a Reverend Padre inappropriate? Should I be calling Reverend Eva Madre? Nah, that doesn't sound right. It's a dog collar that throws me. What can I say? I grew up Catholic. Ooh. Health increase. Equipping you increase your maximum health. Okay. So, if I recall correctly, if you pick up the watch, as it were, Trashkin. If you pick up the watch on the grave, yes, you get a blood remnant, I think, or a vampire god remnant. I forget which, but yeah, I think blood remnant.
Good to
But
see
blood
you.
remnants boost your performance.
Hey. Doing all right?
Fair to middling, Doc. Fair to middling.
Miss De La Rosa.
All right, let's get this repaired, baby. Yeah. Popcorn. Popcorn will soothe the ails of a world gone insane. Or at least let you sit on the roof and have some.
You built that little robot yourself, didn't you?
Yep.
Sure did. Didn't exactly tell my unit I was using spare parts, but waste not?
Same as last, eh?
Shoot one for me, Remy.
How we doing on picks? Full up. Terrific.
I might have a few things you can use. Lord help me.
Lord help us all.
Thanks, Remy.
You're welcome. Well, I suppose it's time to consider next steps. Up we go. Oh, brother. What's it gonna be? A voice in the dark, House of Mirrors, or a grave situation? Grave.
You'd figure people would try to help each other in a shitstorm like this. And some are, like Anna and Reverend Eva.
Hmm?
Reminds me of when hurricanes would hit back home. Neighborhoods pulling together, lifting each other up. But we also had assholes like these cultists back where I grew up, taking everything from people who've already lost too much. On the radio, they've been saying they're gonna help. They're telling people to get to the shipyard. But people who go there never get seen again. It's a trap. A deadly one.
Oh, one of those.
We're not gonna let them hurt anyone else. Right, Bribon?
Dead Catch Records. Sounds terrific. RCA. Alright, let's take a quick minute to read over some of the archives. Disease in the Blood and I Lived. Let's check those off. So, alright, that's missions. Right, those are done. Deter request. To whom it may concern, my name is Ruby Callahan, and I'm the biology teacher to a group of bright knife graders. Sometimes in STEM classes, it can be difficult to show students a practical application, so I was hoping you would be open to the idea of giving my students a tour of avium therapeutics. Having you here on Redfall has truly opened so many young scientific minds to the idea of being a scientist in real life, and that's so exciting. Please let me know if this sounds possible. I look forward to hearing from you. Best wishes, Ruby Callahan. Alright, clinical trials. A brochure. Well, I consider a critical trial of avium. Avium therapeutics is breaking new medical ground by designing human studies for the purpose of reversing pathological aging, or the pathological aging processes. Developing breakthrough treatments that cannot happen without trial volunteers. We understand that participating in a clinical trial is a deeply personal decision. As you consider the risks and benefits, rest assured that Avium's world-class researchers employ the strictest safety and ethical standards in the industry. Your health is our priority. Current trials: cardiovascular and metabolic pathological aging symptom reversal in frail elderly humans, using plasma derived from young human donors. Improved neurological function in chronic cephalophagia. Elimination using stem cell mobilized cerebrospinal infusions. Those who qualify may receive payment up to $1,966 US. Course credit hours with Redfall technical use. That's how they did it. That's how they did it, Trashkin. They offered college credit for trials. Compensation for time and travel. Satisfaction of a meaningful contribution to science. There is no obligation. Apply to see if you qualify. GDF 11. Excerpt from Horn, Complete Encyclopedia of Cardiovascular Medicine. Growth Differentiation Factors, GDFs. GDF are a subset of proteins that have functions predominantly related to an organism's development. GDFs are members of the transforming growth factor beta family. GDF 11. Growth Differentiation Factor 11, GDF 11, is a blood circulating factor which regionalizes stem cells during embryo development by regulating the expression of Hox genes. Hox genes determine the structural plan of an organism. Discovered in 1999, GDF11 has been shown to be involved in additional physiological processes, such as the pathophysiology of aging and as a result has been advanced as a rejuvenating factor. In particular, studies with mice have demonstrated its ability to reverse aging, age-related hypertrophy, and dysfunction of skeletal, muscular, and cardiovascular systems. Medical Marvels and Superhuman Mysteries by Sergio Cortando. Have you ever wondered why some people never seem to get sick? Why some people experience spontaneous remission of terminal cancer? Why every so often a person comes along with a particular combination of biological and genetic factors that allow their bodies to defy medical expectations. People who are naturally resistant to HIV. Communities with extraordinarily long lifespans. Those are mostly blips in averages, and occasionally it's just bad data gathering, but it is possible. Just usually there's a blip, you look into it, and eventually science catches up and goes, aha, here's where they failed to carry the one. A lot of the time, but children with seemingly superhuman sensory abilities, blood with miraculous healing properties. Dun, dun, dun. Scientists and researchers are always on the hunt for these genetic black swans in hopes they might hold the key to solving some of life's most pernicious and deadly diseases. In these pages, Dr. Cortado guides us through a dazzling array of unexplained medical mysteries and legendary figures, some of whom have passed into folklore, and some of whom remained well-documented scientific curiosities. Oh, we can listen to something special? Oh, and it offers the text. Oh, that's fine and dandy. Okay. Parabiosis. Parabiosis, meaning living beside, is a surgical procedure used to study how blood-borne factors from one organism may impact the physiology of a second organism. The two organisms are joined together so that they develop one shared circulatory system. Parabiotic research has been used in areas such as amelioration of biological aging, stem cell research, and tissue regeneration. Parabiosis in humans raises well-known ethical considerations around equitable distribution of healthcare and consent. There we go. Well, that cost about 10 minutes, but hey, you got the lore now. We got it to do. Hey, we're concerned now. Castle Doctrine, ammo dump. Oh, ammo dump does sound amazing. Help me, help you. There's no rain. The rest of the story. We'll start with Castle Doctrine because heavier defenses is terrific. Okay, 2 additional medical supplies also sounds great. Last laugh, not so much. And I'll take ammo dump happily. There we go. I'm not sure if we're going to be able to get it done, but we can at least make it to the next safe house along the way. Alright, let's hit it.
We can go to the radio station or the shipyard first.
I don't remember hearing that.
Emergency responders are on site with food.
Water. Oh, it's the trap signal.
The Coast Guard will be conducting an emergency airlift from the Samuelson shipyard. This is your last chance to evacuate the island safely.
Don't trust the radio. Well, I suppose now's a fine time to pause and make sure my gear's in order. Uno momento. There we go. Locked and ready to rock. Alright, so. Historic marker. Shit! Nests are in effect. Alright, Trashkin. Time for the quick primer. See that? That's a vampire nest. Vampire nests are creepy as heck, make doing whatever you need to do inside of their region of influence more difficult. But the rewards are, for a limited time, on your way out of the collapsing nest, which is creepy and liminal and fascinating as hell, means you end up wedged in with a lot to deal with. The good news is you can avoid them, and I suggest you do for the first little while. When you feel confident, head in. Soloing them is possible, but it's a lot easier with a few more skill points under your belt. They aren't insurmountable or the biggest. There is also an elder vampire nest, or I remember correctly, and that one's even a harder fight. Same basic premise, same basic mechanics. So don't feel you need to hop in immediately. You can avoid them. They're pretty clearly demarked. If you have to go in, you can always sacrifice some time, break it up, and do what you gotta do. Great, they're building now. My god, I forgot to customize the shotgun. It's almost too pretty for us. Almost. Weird place for a Bellweather to take cover, but... I suppose any port in a storm... Alright, forget that side of things. We'll skirt this section. You know what?
We got him, Bribon.
Oh joy. Alright, nothing cool around here. Moving along. Alright, not paying attention. Terrific, great, grand. Perfect, in fact. Empty, no point in hanging around. Not smooth, but it'll do. Nothing. Over here, maybe? Yeah, that'll work, that'll work. Nope, not that corner. Oh, they're gonna get theirs. Just you wait. Just you wait. This looks raidable. Hey, lucky! That's the best find we're gonna get, but off chance I'm wrong. Be careful. Billy, take this bat. You might need it. Don't take shit from any weirdos. Remember what I taught you. Love, Dad. I don't think that's the same Billy that manages the Overton, do you? Record player in view. You can do worse. Milk crates, a chair, a record player, and a chaise lounge / sleeper? Oof. That feels rough. I mean, it could be worse. It's at least a private room. The Man Who Was Thursday. We'll save that for when I need something funny, perhaps. Did that pizza just despawn on me? Yikes. This seems unfit for habitation. Fence, mildew. Oh, that's gonna take forever to repair. This is all black mold and despair is what this is. You can bleach it all you want. You're gonna have to scorch this.
This is your last chance to evacuate the island.
Well, they seem to know what they're doing, and by know what they're doing, I mean they clearly just painted over the water damage and black mold. I wish that was a less uncommon story in apartments. Again. So usually, do you know what doing it correctly would cost me? It's like, if you want the ability to make money by renting it out, yeah, it should cost you a bit to do it correctly. Or hire someone else to do it correctly, because your idea of correctly and correctly are two very different things. West. That's the oh dear. It's an awful lot of nautical theming. Ah, shit. Here we go.
You feel that, Devon? I think this one's picky.
We're gonna make it to the edge unscathed.
What is that? Where does it go?
Ah, yep. It's a floating doorway in the middle of theoretical nowhere. Oh dear.
Cabrones.
Not where we're going. Oh, other side. Far side. Okay. I was lost for a second. Mike, did I go too far north? Did I go too far south? Where am I? Drone TV repairs. Oh no. Hollow Man got into their head for certain. Alright, this is usually here, and the way I deal with it is to zip along this outcropping right there.
Focus.
Yep. Vampire snipers. That will bring balance to the game.
Found somebody else.
No big deal. Focus. Much better.
The spawn is around here. Oh, hell, I gotta tiptoe in. Ah, shit. Okay, that's fine. That's all right. That's dandy. I can deal. Oh, there it is. Okay, right on the edge. Ah, I'm not a bright boy, Trashkin. Oh, incidentally, you see all these lootables? Don't. They're all alarmed. See the flashing bit? Right there? That's an alarm. They cost a rewiring kit to hack. Keep it to externals only around here. Like I said, all of them are traps. Ah, shit. Drain this. Ooh, boot camp steak. Okay. I mean, why not? I'm here. Can always peace out. All right. Let's power it up. Get on with the rest of our day. Terrific! Now let's get the heck out of the cold. Wazwood. Now, supplies first. Those extra 2 are gonna make life so much easier. Oh, right, we got a level. I forgot to level. Well, I'd ask you what you think, but you can't really answer, can you? I mean, I could put it up to a vote, but this is pre-recorded, so... Let's see. Extra annoying, lasts longer, but he doesn't quite have anything to do. Keep that useful, we need Siren to be extra. Oomph range would be great. Gel pack. Gel pack would be terrific, but it can wait. Shot in the arm. Quick recovery. Mistake I can make that to make our life a little bit easier for support or for currency items, which I think is just a general. I'll have to do some. Oh. Alley Communion. Okay, that's something to tackle. Hillside Graveyard. Run TV repairs. The customization. Simon's Guide. Issue TV Party. Support value. Simon always said a pawn shop's a good place to loot at a time like this. 13 grave locks. We'll worry about the grave locks toward the end, no doubt. Looking at the clock, Trashkin, it looks like we're not going to be getting into this one this time. I'm sorry, Trashkin, but these things take time. We might just open things up by raiding the pawn shop this go-around, but for now, that's going to do it. I'd like to thank you for coming out. I'd like to thank you for watching. I've been your humble host, Raspa Trashbear, and until next time on Trash Tier Gaming, I'd like to remind you all to count your spoons, hydrate, medicate, and take care of yourselves as best you can. Don't forget to tell the people that you love you give a good damn. Go play some games. Good night, and I'll see you all in the next one.